Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Lady Mimi Wynn. Thanks for joining me today. What started as a simple building project quickly turned into a series of unexpected challenges. Last time, I set out to build a librarian study and welcome a few new residents to the island. I uncovered hidden treasures in a trail ruin, gathered materials for future projects, and finally upgraded from iron armor to diamond armor. In the end, I was reminded that we already have more resources, strength, and opportunities available to us than we realize. I was thinking about something the other day. As the island continues to grow, I'm eventually going to need more villagers. Yet, I don't want to remove everyone from the taiga village that helped me get started. After all, they're finally starting to recover from their decline in population. So I want to create a place where future residents can begin their journey. A few days ago, I noticed this little spot down the river and around the bend where 3 different forests come together. There's old-growth pine on one side, old-growth birch on the other, and a small patch of dark oak in the middle. Well, the more I look at it, the more I think it might be the perfect place for an orchard cottage. Thankfully, I already have many of the materials I need. The trail ruin from last episode provided most of the mud bricks I want to use. So I have some remaining supplies I need to get and then craft the necessary items. Just need a few birch logs. Need to make some mud, 4 more mud bricks. There actually are still a few more items that I'd like to gather before I start building. So I'm going to head out on a little adventure and see if I can find them. This is really going to be interesting because getting those items is going to require me to visit 2 places I haven't yet explored since arriving in this world. My first excursion is to visit a lush cave because I need azalea bushes and I hope to find a few axolotls. I happened to notice an azalea tree near the trail ruin last week. In case you don't know, in Minecraft, azalea trees indicate a lush cave somewhere underground. Whoops! Looks like I forgot to take all my supplies home last week. And there it is. I think I'll grab this rooted dirt as well. Okay, let's dig a staircase. Uh-oh. Well, apparently getting to this lush cave isn't going to be quite as straightforward as I had hoped. This isn't just a little bit of lava, it's a lava pond! I'm going to need to remove it in order to get to the lush cave. And the best way I know to do that is to turn it into obsidian. Of course, this is only an option if you have a water bucket and a diamond pickaxe. You know, sometimes the things we want or need aren't easy to reach. Ooh, that was close. This is gonna take a little while. I'll catch you on the other side. Almost done. Voila! I'll just grab this water and then I'll show you how big this thing was. Back to digging the staircase. I'm not really sure how far down I need to go. Well, that's not it. It's a cave, but not a lush cave. Ooh, I can't go that way. That's pretty far down. It looks like there's a cave wall over there. Maybe I can just take a slight detour. Let's see if this is far enough. Nope. I think I'm going to continue straight ahead instead of trying to go down. All right, I just turned the corner. Hopefully, this is far enough. Light at the end of the tunnel. This looks promising. There it is! That doesn't look safe. Well, I may have taken a different path than I expected, but I'm still heading to the right place. An axolotl! A few flowering azaleas. All done. My next excursion is someplace that's not exactly safe. The Nether. It's not as dangerous since I'm playing in peaceful mode, but it's still challenging. There's a spot across the river where I want to build the Nether portal, so my community will be safe from accidental teleportation. This spot looks good. I just need to remove this tree. Here we go. Ooh, I'm not liking what I see. I need to be careful. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just quickly take care of these issues. All right, for my estimation, I need to dig straight ahead. Thankfully, I have a couple quality of life add-on tools that will make tunneling and tree chopping a little faster. Ooh! Oh no! There it is, a crimson forest. Just need a little bit of this crimson tree. Whoops. Time to head back home. Missions accomplished. This was a productive day. Time for a good night's sleep. After all the detours and unexpected challenges, it is finally time to build. And after all that, the Orchard Cottage is finally complete. The Orchard Cottage isn't quite empty anymore because, of course, every cottage needs caretakers. I'd like you to meet Grace and Gideon. I think they're going to be quite happy here, and they'll welcome future residents as they begin their own journeys. I plan to leave this loft unfinished for now because I haven't quite decided how I want to use it. Earlier in the episode, it felt like that lava pond was nothing more than an obstacle standing in my way. Before I could reach the lush cave, it had to be removed. Yet later, I realized something. The lava became obsidian. The obsidian became a portal. And the portal eventually led me to the final materials I needed for my orchard cottage. It made me think about how often we view difficulties in our lives the same way. We see them as obstacles we'd rather avoid or remove. And that may be true. Yet sometimes the Lord uses those things to help prepare us for what comes next. What first looked like a problem eventually became part of the solution. Thank you so much for joining me on my adventure. If you were encouraged today, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to click that little bell to get notified when I post new content. Have a blessed day. Bye.